Minnesota Fighting Vikings safety Harrison Smith has been a stalwart of this team for many years, ever since coming in as a first-round pick in 2012, and he's been a mainstay of this defense. He's been a Pro Bowler. He's been an All-Pro. He should be a Pro Football Hall of Famer, but we'll see what happens there. And respect, Harrison took a significant pay cut, almost 50%, to remain on the team this season as they look to rebuild and revamp that defense under new coordinator Brian Flores. And Harrison talked to the local media Jackals on Tuesday about his reasoning for redoing his deal, about coming back for another season in purple, as well as his role moving forward as a mentor and a leader and a teacher on this defense. This is what Harrison had to say. Guessing, ESPN, Star Tribune, formerly ESPN. Go. Harrison Smith, who's back for a 12th season with the Vikings, said he thought about the possibility of signing with another team instead of restructuring in Minnesota, but considering Brian Flores and what the Wolves have built, he said it felt right to stay. And Harrison also was very effusive in the praise of Brian Flores. He's really fired up to play under him. He talks about how Flores learned from guys like Belichick, learned from Mike Tomlin last year, and also the aggressive nature of his defense. And like we said, I mean, the best part of Harrison's game is all those years under Zimmer. He was down in the box. He was blitzing 3-4 times a game. And last year with Donatel, 14 total blitzes over the 18 games last year, which is ridiculous. Absolutely redonkulous. Even though, yes, Harrison can still do the damn thing in coverage, 5 interceptions last year. It was just, why are you taking away what one of your best players does best? And I firmly believe, Flores works with multiple safeties, so there will be ways where Harrison and Cine and Bynum are on the field all at the same time, and he loves blitzing safeties as well. So Harrison's going to get his. And then Harrison Smith on veterans leaving. So he was asked about guys like Anthony Barr, who's a longtime Vikings dude, a very close friend with Harrison on the team, him leaving last year, Kendricks leaving this year, Patrick Peterson, longtime veteran, 2 years with the Vikings, guys like Adam Thielen leaving. This is what Harrison had to say. Quote, "It's unfortunate to have played with all those guys I have and played for the coaches that I have throughout my career. I don't have any negative thoughts about it. It's mostly I'm happy to have been able to have been around those type of people, and that's the world we live in. It's not just football. Whatever your job is, you're not going to work with your coworkers for the entirety of it. And you try to learn and adapt, learn new things each year. Don't just become the old guy." And Harrison, I mean, at this point, he seems like the 26-year-old hanging around the high school party. Nah. So maybe he's a little bit older. Maybe he's a little bit longer in the tooth, but he can still bring it. And I think that, yeah, it does suck when the guys you came up with, the Bars, the Kendricks, the P squares the last couple years, when those guys leave and you're the guy remaining, it does kind of suck, because sometimes there is a generational gap. Sometimes there is a bit of a, hey, I've been here, you're the new guy, that whole thing. But no, I think Harrison has really embraced his role as a leader, as well as his role as a mentor. And speaking of his role as a mentor, Harrison, I'm mentoring young players. Quote, "It's not something I look forward to. I'm not like, ooh, I get to be the guy that teaches. It's more like I feel like I'm supposed to do that. Not in like a burden type sense, but more like that's what guys did for me." So it is a balancing act. I mean, Harrison probably is going to be his last year in purple, and a guy like Lewis Cine last year, taken as a first-round pick, probably is going to be his replacement. So it's a balance of, hey, teaching the guy who's going to replace you how to replace you, versus, hey, guys did this for me when I was coming into the league, so I'm just paying it forward in this spot. And I think Harrison gets it, and I think that he is very selfless. I think that he keeps his ego in check and understands that, hey, I'm going to be working with a very young secondary. The veteran guys who now, Byron Murphy, who is also brand new to the scheme and the system. So there's going to have to be a ton of communication. There's not a lot that you can fall back on. Like when Harrison was playing in the secondary with Xavier Rhodes and Terrence Newman and Sendejo, I mean, those guys have been together for years. I mean, they could probably, they know what the back of each other's hands look like. That's a phrase, right? Probably not. But now Harrison's going to be learning his third scheme in 3 years with a lot of young players who are just coming into the league, or learning a brand new scheme in year 2. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of ways that this could fall apart, but guys like Harrison have to lead the way and keep it together. And also, when he was asked about learning the new scheme. He talked about starting with the fundamentals, like really dumbing it down, his words, dumbing it down, and just coming in great shape, having good body movement, getting your body ready for contact, and that's exactly what he needs to do. I mean, he's on the same footing as a rookie, or like Lewis Cine year 2, or Asamoah or Booth or whoever, right? Because he's coming in with a new defense coordinator, having to learn a new scheme. So in a way, that's galvanizing to a degree. And also on Lewis Cine, he mentioned that the team was working out yesterday. Lewis Cine was getting the work in, and Harrison said that he completely forgot that Lou was hurt. So that's a testament to the work that Cine has put in, really getting after it ever since his surgery, coming back from that broken leg. And I think that there is going to be a multitude of ways that Harrison and Cine and Bynum and Murphy and a bunch of other secondary guys, TBD, are going to be involved, and all blitzing, all getting after with Flores. Love it, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Harrison Smith press conference. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.